So I wanted to ask, first of all, if anybody here has seen the Book of Mormon musical. Nobody's seen it, all right. Well, in the musical, there's a song called Turn It Off Like a Light Switch. And this musical is written by the creators of South Park. So it's kind of raunchy, it's a satire, it's funny. But this song specifically talks about how the characters manage their emotions. When those pesky feelings come up, turn it off like a light switch. Don't cry, hold it in. Turn it off like a light switch. I was raised Mormon, and the emotional reality for me was actually not that far from this turn it off like a light switch song. I was encouraged to turn my frown upside down, to stay positive and keep my feelings to myself. While that was, we'll say, okay growing up, in adulthood I quickly learned that pushing my emotions down as a coping mechanism was not going to cut it. At a certain point, I became depressed and emotionally heavy from all of those years of turning it off like a light switch and keeping it inside. It was when I went to a self-awareness weekend with friends that all of that changed. One of the sessions that we had was an emotion release. So the facilitator walked us through getting in touch with our emotions, the ones that were buried, the ones we didn't want to get in touch with. There was crying, there was yelling, and it was me and a room of 50 strangers all doing it at once. It was quite the experience. At the end of the hour, I walked out of that room a different person. The fog I had been feeling for so long lifted. I felt hopeful, I felt excited, and I could finally see my way forward. That day gave me the courage to make changes in my life, to let go of things that were not bringing me joy anymore, to go after the things I really wanted. So I left Mormonism. I changed my major, I moved across the country, I adopted my cat, I learned French. It led me to a life I loved. That day changed the trajectory of my life forever. Emotions, I started having a romance with them. I learned everything I could about them. And it became my life's work, and has been for almost 7 years now. The number one question people have asked me in this time is, how can I be emotionally stable? And if we unpack that a little bit, the thing that people a lot of times are actually asking when they ask that is, how can I feel less? How can I not feel as many emotions as I do? There was a woman that came to me in the middle of a divorce, and the first thing she said to me was, I just want my emotions to go away so that I can get through this in peace. What I told her surprised her. I said, your emotions are not what's getting in the way. They are what's trying to move you forward. There's a reason that they're called emotions. It's energy that is trying to move you. Your emotions want to move you. And when we stop fighting those messages and instead listen to them, we are led forward. We have been taught that emotional strength means being calm, composed, stoic. That the less we feel, the more resilient we are. But that's not how resilience works. I like to think of it as an earthquake-proof building. The buildings that withstand earthquakes are not the ones that stand stiff and rigid. They are the ones that are built to bend and move and sway and redirect the seismic activity that flows through them. This is emotional resilience. When we can allow ourselves to feel the shaking, the quaking, the discomfort, sometimes the pain that comes with emotions, and actually keep that light switch turned on and see what they're trying to show us. And then we find that anger means something is not okay with you. That sadness and grief help you process the loss of something that was dear to you. That the bitterness of resentment shows you where you need to connect more with yourself and communicate more with that other person. Your emotions show you things about yourself, your needs, your desires, that you wouldn't otherwise see if you weren't shaken up from time to time. When you are able to tune into those messages, to courageously keep the lights on and see the things that are hard to see sometimes, the truths our emotions show us, you will be guided forward to the version of your life that is meant for you, because you're following the innate inner wisdom that is uniquely yours and leads you home to yourself. Thank you.